Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to a brand new video and another winter upgrades predictions. These are, of course, potential upgrades that will happen. I mean, no in EA, never. But they should happen sometime this month, upgrades. We are due Future Stars next, so I don't know when it's going to come into play, but it will do at some point. First player is Romero. I think this is quite obvious, actually. Very good season for Atalanta. Played 14 games so far, made 32 tackles, 55 interceptions. He's got 3 goal contributions and has played an average match rating of 7.22, which is high. Anything over 7 is very, very good. And obviously the higher you go, the better you are. But already a couple of special cards this year within FIFA. Definitely looks like a very good player. Moving on to Toko Akambi. With 25 games played, he scored 10 goals with 4 assists. That's a good return, really. 26 key passes and an average match rating of 7.42. I'm not doing massive upgrades with these. You know, they're going up by 2 points, maybe 3 points here or there, depending on how good they are. If they go from silver to gold, they'll jump up even higher. Our next player on the list is actually a silver to gold player, and I believe it's one from the thumbnail. We are, of course, talking about Paddy Bamford with 20 games played, 11 goals, 4 assists. What a season he's having in the Premier League. A lot of people questioning him before he came to the Premier League. Can he do it in the Premier League? Is he going to be good enough? And every time he scored, it was a bit of a meme. But now he's actually just banging them in. 12 key passes, 7.12 match rating. Leeds doing rather well this season compared to the other 2 teams that have been promoted, of course. I can definitely see him going up into a gold. He might go higher than a 76, but I think that's about fair. Moving on to Bolaya. I know a lot of people won't care or won't know an awful lot about this guy, but 5-star skills in game for those who are interested. Had a very good season so far with 19 games, 75% pass accuracy, 9 goal contributions, and 43 key passes played. But look at this, average match rating of 7.63. There's probably players in this list that have got a better match rating, but not many. There might be 1, there might be 2. There's not going to be more than that. That is a very high match rating for a team who aren't exactly the best team in France. Moving on to one of the best strikers in Europe right now. I know, I can't believe I've just said that, but Silva of Frankfurt, 25 games played, 18 goals and 2 assists. That is 20 goal contributions in 25 games, 23 key passes and 7.44 average match rating. That is massive. Again, a player that not many people expected to do anything amazing for Frankfurt, is Europe's, I think, second highest goal scorer this season, behind Robert Lewandowski. Soucek having a very good season for West Ham, and West Ham, to be fair, having a very good season as well. 28 games played, 46 tackles, 37 interceptions, 8 goal contributions altogether, and an average match rating of 7.36. I think he's just been given an inform as well. Not that that's got any bearing on it, but then again, yes, it does, because EA won't necessarily look at individual stats like this. They'll go, right, how many informs have we given out this year? Oh, 3, 2? Right, okay, fair enough. He deserves an upgrade then. Moving on to Hinteregger. Of course, he does have a few special cards. 19 games played, 51 tackles, 30 interceptions, 2 goal contributions, and only 6.96 average match rating. If you think that's low, because I've said above 7 is, you know, the sweet spot, then, I mean, with regards to that sort of rule of thumb, you are right. But if you go and look at your favourite player, for example, or a player that you think has done well this season, go look at him and go see what his average is. And I bet you it's in and around that, if not maybe even lower. Moving on to Gerard Moreno. 25 games played, 11 goals, 2 assists. I think that's quite timid for him, to be fair. I think he should be doing better, but I would expect him to maybe get 1 or 2 more. 28 key passes, 7.31 average match rated. And despite the fact that I think he should be maybe on 14 goals this season, because Villarreal have a very good team now. But I still think 83 is too low. He's disrespected, really. He's playing in a very good league, and I think he should have a high-rated card. Pedro Neto, not many from the Premier League in this episode, maybe in the next one. 22 games played, 88% pass accuracy, better than Boulaya, who had, 75? 8 goal contributions, 43 key passes, 7.17 average match rating. Plays a lot of games, is still only a silver, but is high on the list for things like pass accuracy, goal contributions, and indeed key passes in the Premier League. So deserves to be a gold if you ask me, and not a bad gold at 78. Angelino for Leipzig is far better than an 80 rated card. To be fair, I would give him an 83, but I've been a little bit too conservative. Not too conservative, I've been conservative, I should say. 18 games played, 27 tackles, 22 interceptions, 6 goal contributions, and an average match rating of 7.28, which I think is a very impressive season. Leipzig, of course, are up there, so you would expect their defence to be doing quite well, but he's gone there and he's just done so well. He deserves an upgrade for sure. Moving on to Volland, again, another one of those players that just sort of goes under the radar. Look at this as well. He's 81 rated. Games played 21, 11 goals, which is the same as Gerard Moreno, 7 assists, more than Gerard Moreno, 22 key passes, and an average match rating of 7.20. I forget what those two were for Gerard Moreno. However, he's an 83 rated card. Volland is only an 81. Volland's 83, if he was to get one, is far better than an 83 card should look, but that's always been Volland. You know, his card has always been higher than the rating. Henrik Mkhitaryan, a player who is set in Italy alight right now, not quite literally of course, but you know, in terms of footballing ability, he's doing really well for Roma. Again, in form this week, I believe. 18 games played, less than the majority of players on the list actually, but still 9 goals, 8 assists, 29 key passes, and look at that from average match rating, 7.51. That is very high. If you've got over a 7.5, you are having a season, and Henrik Mkhitaryan is having one of those seasons for Roma. Definitely deserves an upgrade, in my opinion. Thomas Muller never deserved the downgrade in the first place, but I think he got one. Wasn't he 87, 88 last year? I don't know why they feel the need to downgrade Thomas Muller every single year, but either way, 19 games played, 10 goals, 9 assists, 54 key passes, and a 7.57 average match rating. 100% deserves to be up there with some of the highest rated cards in the game. To be fair, right, if I was doing the ratings, he would be 89 rated for me, because he is one of the best players in the world. Not in Europe, in the world, but he's just so underappreciated. Speaking of underappreciated, this season, this guy's gone completely under the radar. Luis Suarez, 16 games, 14 goals and 2 assists with 12 key passes. Average match rating, 7.4. Was forced out of Barcelona, essentially, because they didn't want him there anymore. He's gone to Atletico. He's banged in like twice as many goals as he would have got at Barca, and they're top of the league. I think they're clear by 10 points as well. I mean, what a way to stick it to your previous employer. Well done to the shark himself that is Luis Suarez. Deserves an upgrade for sure for that return. And that, my friends, is going to bring us to the end of the episode. I'm trying to, break these up a little bit rather than just throw 25, 30 players at you in one go. We'll do them in sort of small bite-sized chunks. It's a way, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it's a way for me to get more videos out of it, but also it's a way for me to receive feedback, because a lot of the players featured there were ones mentioned in the previous comment section. So if you've got a player that you think deserves an upgrade that I didn't mention there or in the first video, feel free to let me know in the comments, and he will probably feature in the next episode, should he deserve the upgrade, of course. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.